I'm asking all you really nice people, give me some advice. You know my combo now. What should I be getting to make this work smoothly, keep me on a budget, give me ideas, and help a brother out. I'd really appreciate it. All right, guys, welcome back to the channel. Salty Crouton here. In this video today, we're going to show you guys the engine and transmission we got for the old Fox body build over here. It's a little rainy, a little nasty day, so I figured this would be a good thing to do. Show you guys what we got, because I don't think we're going to have a whole lot of time to work on the car today just based on the weather, as well as I got my daughter's 3rd birthday tomorrow. One of my daughter's 3rd birthday. Her party's tomorrow. I'm smoking a brisket, cooking a bunch of food, getting things dialed in for that. But I'm going to show you guys the engine and transmission we got for the car in this video. All right, so it kind of cut out there, but there's a ton of different engines you can choose from when doing a project like this. You know, obviously you can keep it like Ford OEM. You can throw a 5-liter in there, small block Ford, and you can kind of do, you know, more of the Ford enthusiast type build. The modern Ford way to do it nowadays, I would say, would be throw a Coyote in there, which is super cool. However, Coyotes are a little bit more on the expensive side, and you know, people have been doing them with the 10 speeds, and I think that's a great combo. You know, I would love to do a Coyote 10-speed Fox body. I think that would have been really sweet. However, as you guys know, we are doing a budget build, and I think that, you know, just from what I saw online, those were a little bit out of my price range. Oh, look, you guys can see the rear end we got the other day. The wrong one, sitting over here. For sale. Brakes are coming off. Rear end for sale. But yeah, anyways, just got distracted. So yeah, Coyote, 10-speed Coyote would be real cool. Would have loved to have done it, but I think it was out of my price range. Obviously, you can go LS, right? LS, they say, is the best bang for your buck. If you want to, you know, horsepower per dollar, they say LS. A couple different transmissions options there. You know, you could do like a turbo 400 if you're going more race. You could do like a Power Glide, 4L60, 4L80, 6L80. Lots of different options with the LS, 4.8, 5.3, 6.0, LS1, all the way up to like LS, you know, 6. You could go JDM. We could friggin' put a 2J in this thing. I feel like that'd be a super cool combo, right? As I talk about this, drop a comment right now. What do you think I ended up getting for the car? I haven't told you yet. I guess I kind of told you I didn't do Coyote, but I might have done Coyote. Coyote would be sweet. Like a 2JZ. You know, obviously you got people out there in the YouTube world throwing 12-valve Cummins and Mustangs. Weston, he threw that 12-valve in that red Mustang. That thing was awesome. I love diesel engines. So that would be real cool. I think you can get 12 valves pretty cheap. Junkyard. A lot of the parts we're pulling from this thing are going to be from a junkyard. The other thing I want you guys to think about when, you know, trying to figure out what engine I ended up getting is this is my first time ever building a car, right? So I'm gonna need help. I've been using ChatGPT. I have a couple people in my life that know some stuff about this, and I'm meeting more people as I do more of this. Met a super cool guy the other day. The guy I bought the transmission from, actually. He gave me his number. He said, if you have any questions, you know, give me a call and help you out. He had a super nice drag Camaro sitting in his driveway, and he's built a bunch of different cars, and he seemed like a wealth of knowledge. And he gave me his info, said I can call him, text him, and he would help me out. So lots of really cool people in the car industry. I'm realizing, you know, anytime I've met someone, and you know, every person I've met has basically said that exact thing. Like, if you have any questions or anything, call me. I'll help you out in any way I can. So that's very cool. It seems like the car industry people so far are very, very nice, which I like. Talking about engines again, you know, small block Chevy, big block Chevy. A big block Chevy I would love to do. I feel like that'd be so sweet. Built big block Chevy in the Mustang, super light car. That thing would obviously rip. So heck, maybe we did a big block. But anyways, I'm about to go show you guys the the transmission here, and maybe that will give you a little bit more of an idea as to what motor we ended up getting. Another thing I want to throw in here real quick is I think I got a name for the Mustang, right? I'm thinking I'm going to name it Jenny. Jenny from Forrest Gump. Reason being, this thing's beaten, it's abused, it's white trash, right? It's Jenny. And I'm not trying to offend Jenny, but this car reminds me of Jenny from Forrest Gump. That's option number one. Option number two is Roscoe, because I'm pretty sure that this car was a old cop car, old state trooper, reef blue cop car back in the day. And when I found that out, there was a guy that commented on it, gave me some ideas, and I thought Roscoe would be a cool name from the Cop and Dukes of Hazzard. That dude was a white trash hillbilly as well, just like this car. White trash hillbilly Mustang. Roscoe or Jenny, drop a comment. What do you think? I'm kind of liking Jenny, but if you guys like Roscoe, let me know. Alrighty, there it is. It's still in the bed of my truck. And the transmission we got is a 4L80E, right? This thing is greasy and nasty. The engine this thing got pulled off of had a rear main seal leak that was real bad, and it's got oil all over it. But it feels solid, right? We got a little play right in there. She spins. I just had a little panic. Puppy is playing hide and seek with me. This little joker, I always feel like he's running off doing something. Billy, come here. Come on, what are you doing? Stay with your big sister Angel here, right? So yeah, 4L80, from what I've been reading, these things are very good, strong transmissions. Could probably handle 800 horsepower stock for a decent amount of time. So we're definitely not going to be at 800 horsepower anytime soon. As you guys know, this is going to be a slow process getting this car to where we really want it, which is in that 800 horsepower range, turbo Fox body. But it's going to be a slow process because we're on a budget, you know. First thing is just getting it running, getting it together, learning all that along the way. I'm sure now, after you guys have seen the transmission, you have a little bit of an idea of what we went motor-wise. So if you haven't commented your guess yet, go comment your guess now. And I think you still might be wrong after seeing the transmission as to the exact motor that we got. It's hard to pick an exact motor, you know, there's so many options. But drop a comment now. What do you think it is? About to go show you right now. Also, drop a comment. What do you think I paid for that 4L80? And, you know, it's a Facebook Marketplace deal. What do you think I paid? And I'm going to come out with a video later. If you guys want it, if you drop a comment saying you want to know how much I paid for this engine and trans, I'll probably post like a reel or a short, probably on YouTube and my social media pages as to what I paid for this engine and trans. If you want to see it, drop a comment if you want to know the prices, and I'll do that. And I'll take a guess. What do you think I paid for that thing? And without further ado, we're going to walk over here to the engine, show you what we got. But first, real quick detour. Quick glimpse at the brisket we're working on for my daughter's 3rd birthday. All right, there it is. There's the engine we picked up off Facebook Marketplace. Sitting outside for the time being. I feel like we got a real good deal on this thing. The person I bought it from bought it for their project, and they never got around to their project, or at least that's what he told me, right? If you don't know what it is just by looking at it, there's a little hint. Not a 4.8, not a 5.3. We got a 6-liter, and it's an LQ9 6-liter. You know, pairing this up with the 4L80. We bought them separate, even though a lot of times this engine came with the 4L80 from factory. Came with a Holley LS3 style pan. And other than that, she's bone stock, pretty much, pretty sure. The water pump looks fairly new. But yeah, I'm fired up on this thing. From what I've been reading, this is a super stout LS engine. One of the best ones you could buy. Not quite as budget as like the 5.3, Junkyard 5.3 or 4.8. But drop a comment, what do you think I paid? I will let you know if you're close. And please tell me, did I overpay or did I get a good deal? I'm real curious what you guys think. 60 LQ9. Billy, too close to the road. Yeah, I need to cut my grass. Billy, come on. Bad dog. Let's go. Cutting the grass is definitely on the schedule today if the weather holds up. But yeah, tell me what you guys think. LQ9 and the Fox body with a 4L80. Right now I have a stock converter that came out of the 4L80. Is that gonna work? Can I run that for the time being and save the money? Or can I not? If you got any recommendations for parts as far as like standalone wiring harnesses, this or that, you guys know I'm new to this. From my experience, the car industry is great, really nice people. So I'm asking all you really nice people, give me some advice. You know my combo now. What should I be getting to make this work smoothly, keep me on a budget, give me ideas, and help a brother out. I'd really appreciate it. So if you like this video, if you really are excited to see me, like I'm excited to build this thing, drop a like, hit that subscribe button. I'd really appreciate it. Supposedly, you know, the likes really help out the channel. So if you guys could drop a like, I would really appreciate it. And yeah, thank you all for watching. Till next time, have a great day. Never regret a day in your life. Always trust God's plan.